For that, I was a wife and a mother to an innocent child until my husband was sealed away and my son was lost to the shadows. Goku was stunned. A husband? A family? Even angels had families? Alicia closed her eyes and replied softly, "Yes, even light once knew loss. Before the priest's children existed, my husband was the true ruler of the supreme universe. We never knew cruelty until ambition took root in the priest's heart. He began to desire power, believing kindness was weakness and that order required an iron hand. He said rule could not exist without fear, but I believed that light alone was enough." "And what did he do?" She answered, "He created a new order, the gods of destruction. He placed them beneath the angels, not to protect balance as he claimed, but to eliminate any being he saw as a threat to his high throne. He gave them the right to kill, but they abused their power, oppressing and erasing worlds in the name of order. I opposed his decrees, his tyranny, and he began to fear my strength. One day, he decided to imprison me here by using my own son." Goku gasped, "Your son? What do you mean?" She replied, "Our kind is different, Goku. We carry the power of erasure by nature, the greatest threat to the priest. So he exploited my son and betrayed us. He sealed my husband first, then made a wish that my name be erased from everyone's memory, even my son's. History is repeating itself, Goku. What he did to me, he has done to you now. He made you vanish from the king's memory itself, so that Zeno would never ask about you again." Goku froze, his voice trembling. "Do you mean Zeno? Are you truly his real mother?" "Yes, Goku. Zeno was my son. He was beautiful, innocent, laughed at everything, but the priest turned him into a child with no expression, no fear, no anger, no joy. All within him became still." Goku stomped the ground, the void quaking beneath him. His voice thundered, "I swear I'll escape from here. I'll bring you back and restore everything to how it once was." But Alicia smiled gently. "No, Goku, I won't be with you this time." "What do you mean? Don't tell me that—" Light began to gather around her, bright and pure, like a dawn swallowing the darkness. She said softly, "The end is near. All my power will be passed to you. I've watched you all this time, and I know your heart is purer than you can imagine." She approached him, extending her hand. Between her fingers appeared a sacred pendant, glowing with divine energy. "Take it. Guard it well. It's not just a pendant. It's a key to something far deeper than you realize. You'll understand its meaning when the time comes." Goku took it carefully, staring at it in confusion as tears welled in his eyes.
Meanwhile, on Earth in the battlefield, Belmod's explosion had ended. No one intervened, but the shock came after. Belmod was dead. Gohan stood firm, though barely. His energy had collapsed. He was struggling to stay upright. Pan's scream tore through the silence. "Dad!" Tears streamed down Vidal's face as destruction surrounded them. Gohan raised his head toward them, tears glistening in his eyes, and despite the pain, he smiled and said, "Don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll stand my ground. I'll never break my father's promise." He stood with difficulty, then screamed from the depths of his soul, a roar that shook the very earth. "Come on! Attack! All of you! Even at my weakest, I will never back down. I'll fight for my father's promise. Come on!" In the distance, the two mysterious figures watched in utter silence. Their faces were emotionless. Not a word escaped their lips, as if they already knew that what was about to happen was beyond any intervention. Meanwhile, in the realm of void, the final moments drew near. Alicia spoke to Goku, her voice overflowing with warmth and motherly tenderness. "It's over, Goku. You've officially become an angel. All of my power now flows within you. Don't mourn my disappearance. I'll always exist inside you. You'll feel my energy gradually. Use it wisely. And remember, light doesn't lie in strength, but in the heart that guides it. She smiled through her tears as the light slowly consumed her until nothing remained but a pure golden radiance, scattering like sacred dust. Goku shut his eyes tightly, tears streaming from his face. He gripped the pendant in his hand and whispered shakily, "I promise, none of this will be in vain. I'll restore balance. I'll shatter his chains, even if it costs me my life. For you, Alicia, and for Goten, I will do it. Now!" At that same moment, on Earth, the gods of destruction had reached the peak of their power, the sky splitting apart, the ground trembling violently. But in the void, Goku's scream grew louder and louder until the walls of reality themselves began to crack like glass under immense pressure. In a distant palace, the Grand Priest suddenly raised his head, his eyes widening in disbelief. He felt something he hadn't felt since the dawn of creation. Rising in anger, his voice thundered across the royal hall. "Impossible! This disturbance! In the realm of void only? There's no one there but him!" His expression twisted into a mix of dread and fury. He shouted at his children, his voice making the walls quake. "Go at once, all of you! Do not let the void collapse! If it does, it will destroy everything, the entire order I've built! Hurry!" His children shot off at blinding speed, their bodies turning into streaks of divine light heading towards the crumbling void,